heart of the high circuit. In the shimmering city of Neo-Kyoto, where cherry blossoms were made of soft pink light and the streets floated above the clouds, Riku stood alone. His silver racing suit hummed with energy, reflecting the neon glow of the skyscrapers. Today was the Great Sky Dash, the fastest race in the world. Riku had practiced for years to be the fastest runner. He didn't just want to win, he wanted to be the best. Beside him at the starting line was Mio, his best friend. Her gear was slightly older, patched together with bits of copper and glowing tape. "We're going to fly today, Riku," she said, her eyes bright with excitement. Riku nodded, but his mind was already on the trophy. He knew Mio's hover boots were prone to overheating, but he was too focused on his own speed to worry. The signal flared. Riku launched like a streak of lightning. He felt the wind whip past his face as he zoomed across the magnetic rails. The world became a blur of electric blue and violet. He was in the lead, his heart drumming a rhythm of victory. He was faster than everyone, leaving the pack behind in a trail of digital sparks. The race moved into the upper atmosphere zone, where the air grew thin and the gravity loops were treacherous. Riku didn't slow down. He navigated the sharp turns with perfect precision. "I'm doing it," he whispered to himself. "I'm going to be the first one across the line." He could see the finish gate, a massive golden ring floating in the distance. Far behind, a sudden pop echoed through the clouds. Mio's hover boots had finally given out. A cloud of black smoke trailed behind her as she began to lose altitude, slipping away from the racing track. She grabbed at the air, trying to find a grip on the magnetic rail, but she was falling. Her light was flickering, turning a dull, lonely gray. Riku heard the sound through his headset, a soft, static-filled gasp from Mio. He glanced at his dashboard. He was only seconds away from the finish. If he kept going, he would break the world record. He would be the hero of Neo-Kyoto. But his chest felt heavy, heavier than the gravity loops. He looked at the Golden Gate, then back at the dark clouds below. With a sharp hiss of his thrusters, Riku did something no one expected. He turned around. He dove away from the finish line, cutting through the wind like a falling star. The crowd in the city below gasped as the leader disappeared from the screens. Riku didn't care about the records anymore. He only cared about the girl falling through the sky. Riku reached Mio just as she cleared the clouds. He grabbed her hand, his metallic gloves locking onto hers. "I've got you," he shouted over the roar of the wind. Using his own boots' power, he stabilized them both. Mio looked at him, her eyes wide with shock. "Riku? The race? You're losing the race." "The race isn't over yet," Riku said, a small smile appearing on his face. He pulled her close and linked their suit's power cores. The energy merged, turning from silver and gray into a brilliant, pulsing emerald. They weren't as fast as Riku alone, but they were steady. Together, they began to rise back toward the track, flying as one. Other racers crossed the finish line first, but when Riku and Mio finally floated through the Golden Gate together, the cheers were louder than for anyone else. Riku didn't have a trophy, but he had something better. He realized that a winner might finish first, but a true leader makes sure no one is left behind. They finished together, and that was the greatest victory of all.
Hit the like button, share and subscribe, and please turn on the bell icon to stay connected with us.